Okay guys, welcome back. Here's what we're doing today. We're going to mount a VAULTEK safe in my vehicle. Now I know a lot of you people are wondering, why am I doing a video on this? Okay, number one, nobody's got a video showing it. Number two, I don't know if a lot of you realize that you definitely need a safe or some way to keep your firearms secure in your vehicle. Okay, you spend all this money on guns, all this money on ammo, all this money on suppressors, all this money on this, all this money on that, and then you're going to lock it and expect somebody not to break your window and steal your stuff. Okay, get a safe. I recommend VAULTEK. They're phenomenal. They've got a great product. There's a lot of different features. There's a lot of different things in here, which is why I chose this safe. They're probably the most expensive out of the ones that you can get, but here's the reality. It's nothing compared to the cost of if I lose one firearm, 2 firearms, 3 firearms. I could put my wallet in it. I mean, the possibilities are endless, okay? I'm not going to really review this safe right now. I mainly want to save some daylight, get this thing in my vehicle, and give you guys some ideas. Maybe you aren't going to mount it the way I mounted it, but I'll at least be able to give you guys some reasons about why to do it this way, why to do it that way, the pros, the cons, and maybe get you guys thinking a little bit about what you can or can't. So one of my main concerns is I don't want this thing flopping around in the vehicle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these rubber mats I've got here. Okay, now it's kind of like a really thick yoga mat or something along those lines, but I found it at a hardware store, and I'm going to cut it to fit in between these plastic panels because I don't want it, there's a good little gap here as you can see in the floor, and I want the safe to be secure, I want it to be snug, I want it to make zero noise. So my first line of defense is an absorbent rubber pad like this. Now it's a very thick foam. It's a very thick foam. It's made by OEM Tools. It's meant to be a knee pad for when you're putting your feet on the ground or getting up and down working on cars. But I can justify sacrificing this thing. It's like $8. The only other thing I found that works is I found some pads for a garage, but they're not nearly as tough and thick as this padding. This padding's really going to lend itself well to what we're doing. So now I'm going to go ahead and trim this padding to fit in the vehicle here. safe's in. Everything's good to go. You know, I got a bunch of plasticky nonsense on my shirt, and I got to thinking, you know, it's kind of sad because I don't work out like I used to. You can probably tell that by the videos, but you know, there's a couple things in life that I had growing up that people don't have growing up now. And I think to close out this video, I did something very American, okay? I put a safe for a gun in my truck, which is American made, and I seen my shirt, and it left me thinking there's only one more question I have. What you gonna do, brother? So how did we end up with this guy? Very secure. I use my fingerprint ID. It pops the safe open. I could have mounted it a little bit differently, but it was very easy to install. That being said, it's hard to knock it, guys. The only thing you have to worry about is spending the money. Is it a little bit expensive? Yeah, sure it is. But it's $400 something worth of security that, to be honest with you, I would spend in a heartbeat again. And it kind of pisses me off because in 2, 3, 4, 5 years since they've been out, nobody's got me excited enough to buy one of the damn things. So if I do seem a little overzealous or over opinionated, or you're just kind of like, why is this guy so excited about mounting a safe that he did an installation video? Because when I got this safe, and I don't want to do a full review because apparently VAULTEK didn't want me to do a review. I will do a full review if you send me one, VAULTEK, and it'll be a good review too. That being said, guys, buy the safe. It's $400. It's $400. Even the smaller ones. If you don't need one this big, get the $200, $300, $400 one, whichever one you get. But it's such a comforting feeling. It's like a warm blanket every time I go in a restaurant. I don't worry about, I got my gun in my center console, and well, it's locked. Okay, somebody would have to steal my truck before they can get that safe out. Unless you just knew my truck, knew where I was at, or knew my car, knew where I was at, and knew how to find it. But it's in a secure parking lot 9 times out of 10 when I park my vehicle. Okay, it's just so much safer, and it's so much peace of mind. And they're not getting in it. Like I said, they'd be better off stealing my truck. You want to take a chance to steal my truck? I wasn't worried about you getting my gun at that point, right, guys? Go out there. I hope that you get $400 excited. That's my new phrase for today. $400 excited. I hope that you get $400 excited. You buy one of these damn things, because this thing is great, guys. Absolutely great. Do you need the biometrics? No. Would I like to see them a little bit faster? I sure would. But I love the security. I love the security. And the reality is, let's say I am storing a firearm in here. This isn't to me I have to get a gun at fast. This is my safe space for my gun, my secure space for my gun. This is I'm leaving my vehicle or doing something and I just don't want to have this on me or that on me. Or I want to know that it's secure. Love it. Love everything about this safe, guys. I hope that if this video helps you, you like, you comment, you subscribe, you do whatever you got to do. Have a great day, guys. I enjoy doing this, and I appreciate you guys. Be safe.